You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Tues.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are in the building.
Hey.
We are officially here, up in the building. It is a bright and early Tuesday morning. It is cold, and it is the second day of December. Oh, I found a poop bag. So they are all over the place, like any given pocket. But yes, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing out there? I am sleepy today, but we're gonna get through the show because we got a lot of work to take care of and a lot of things to go over. And good morning, everybody. Rockstone Triz, Miss Tony be knowing what y'all saying.
Hey now. What is this? Good morning. I'm saying hi, everybody.
A quick check-in. How was your evening, Miss Tony?
It was okay. So you know what happened? I went yesterday and I went to the dentist and I got 3 needles in my mouth. 3. 1, 2, 3. One really big one, and I got my little dental procedure done yesterday. And then my mouth was a little sore, but then I was hungry. So then I found some, y'all gotta go to Jade Gardens.
What is it? A Chinese place?
It's a Chinese place down in Chinatown, and it's good. That food is good.
Jade Garden.
Jade's Gardens.
Where is that one?
Tyler Street.
But where in? It's on the.
It's
There's
it's
one
a
right down there.
Big one on Tyler Street. It's got a big sign. Jade Garden.
Is that the
it
one
nice?
that people go to after the club?
Maybe, most likely.
Let me see.
Oh, Jade Garden look like it been there a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't know what that one
The
is.
service is quick and the food is really good. What I had was good. I had a crispy noodles with beef and Chinese broccoli.
Oh.
It was so, because it wasn't like lo mein.
Yeah.
It was like a nice, and then I brought the one home for CK too.
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
okay.
That's a nice meal. So Jade Gardens, head on down there. It is delicious.
This looks like like when you think about Chinese food.
Right. And you know
It
what?
looks
And
like-
that's the thing. When we went in there, there were tables full of Chinese people
Eating.
eating.
That's a real
So I
place.
was like,
Yep.
this is the place you
That's
gotta
where
go
they
to.
go.
This
Yep.
is where you gotta go.
That's like that little place that we get Daddy's Fall from down there by Kumon in Fields Corner.
A little corner, yeah.
There's always and that one and
Fuha.
Saigon. There used to be groups and groups and groups of Asian people sitting in there eating the food. But then they shut that down. They shut that down,
Saigon?
right? Yeah, I think they
I don't-
shut down Saigon.
Really?
I feel like I heard that. Do I know that?
I don't know.
It looked like you could buy a gremlin out of that place.
So,
No, my guy.
right? You're right. But yeah, I hope not, because Saigon is a spot where everybody gotta go get their fried lobster.
Yeah, and they spicy shrimps.
Yeah, salt and pepper shrimps.
Mm-hmm.
I never bought it from them. I'm just saying that's what I know where the people go.
What is
at.
salt and pepper shrimp? What is that?
Shrimps with salt and pepper.
With salt
That's
and
it?
pepper and a little scallion on top of it. A little
Oh.
ginger sauce.
A little ginger sauce.
I don't know. But
A
anyhow,
little
so
something on the side.
I had yesterday to eat, and I was very happy with those things that I ate. And that's it. That was my evening. I'm almost done with my Dr. Pimple Popper season 14,
Oh,
season
good.
9. I'm mad about that because then what I'm going to watch. But you know what? Shout out to Hulu. They always got a good, nasty show for
Right
you to
now, I'm catching up on Ghost Book.
watch. Ghost Book.
That's Tommy.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm catching up on that, and I am also interested in watching
that's Force.
Force, yes. I'm also going to watch the 50 Cent the Diddy
Does that start
documentary.
today?
It started a couple of days ago.
no, today.
No,
Today
yesterday.
came out 3:00 this morning.
Oh, okay. What is
Yeah.
wrong? Yeah. I've been hearing a lot of controversies around that. People are mad at 50 for doing it and calling him a
Diddy's
snitch and
mad
a
about
rat.
Well, you know, Diddy stole Daphne. That's
I
50
think
Cent
Daphne.
baby mother.
I don't know if Daphne was stolable. I think that Daphne was a legitimate whore, who was able to be taken by whoever else.
It's not tooken.
Yeah, taken. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she's a certified. She's the one. She's the one who was on the stand talking
Yeah,
about
she's the
this is what I like.
anonymous one.
My $10,000 a month for my apartment. While I still go visit him, you know? Oh, hello, Valerio Puerto.
Hola,
morning,
Lario
Justin,
Puerto.
Justin. What it do? What else did you do? Anything else great? Nice fun about your Christmas?
My day was a little frazzled yesterday. A
Frazzle.
little razzled. I can't find my hard drive, and it's killing me.
Oh, that's
no.
terrible. How did you lose something as important?
I don't know. Listen, though, you guys, today is Giving Tuesday, and if you would like to give anything, Spark FM is always open to receiving. Tis the season. So
We even got a donation button on the website.
go on ahead, do that, and click it up, see what it is. If you love Spark FM, show us some love on this Giving Tuesday.
Please still look for it, bro, because I am heartbroken.
Oh, no.
I
Where
had
do you
plans.
think, where do you
The
think
plans
it
is
is?
not going. I don't know.
Like where was the last place that you remember having it?
Here, and then I moved it here and I brought it to the car, and I don't know where I didn't play out. I don't know. I'm hoping that
I hope that it turns up randomly and be like, oh, it's right here. I hate when you looking, getting frustrated, you get upset, your day is worse, and then you go home and it's on a chair.
I was
And
drunk
why does that happen? Then I gotta be like, thank you, God.
Yeah, me too, because I know you put it there because
Yeah.
it was not there
Right,
before.
exactly.
I'm hoping that that's the case. I'm hoping it pop up somewhere and it's just been staring me in my face the whole time. But
I hope so too, Tris.
we praying to Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Yeah,
Pray to
amen.
Jeebus.
Pray to Jesus, whoever you pray for, that Tristan finds
To the
his
musical
thing.
gods.
To the universe.
But let me not say that because the musical
Hallelujah.
god's supposed to be God, the devil. That's supposed
Oh no, that's terrible.
to be not the
Don't pray to that one.
Don't pray to that one.
Big
That's a
guy.
bad one.
I was feeling
Bad
nostalgic today. I broke up my 5411s.
Let me see.
What's that? Kid hair so
Oh,
My
wow.
Reebok 5411s.
11.
Ain't that the shoes the girl had on the other day at the club? Oh, no. She had the Reebok Classics with the
She had on
strap.
Princess Reeboks. Not even Reebok Classics. She had on the Princess joints. And she felt good.
She felt good with her
And good for her.
hair store stocking outfit.
I bet you she was comfortable.
She was.
I
Her
was
diaper.
watching some show called The Chair Company.
What's that?
What's that?
It is the quirkiest show out right now. It's like Seinfeld meets Curb Your Enthusiasm meets Office.
I'm gonna watch that. I love those shows like that. I'm watching DMV,
Very
which is
strange.
so silly.
What is that about?
It's like it's The Office in the DMV.
Oh.
Oh.
It's funny. it's cute. It's alright. It's not the best, but I like corny stuff.
However, I had a job interview yesterday
Yes.
at the library, and I need y'all to send the prayers up to whoever it is. I'm going to pray to Jeebus.
She's gonna
And
be
go
a librarian.
I'm going to be a librarian, and I'm going to find y'all the books that you
You would make
need.
a good librarian.
I would. I don't like a lot of talking, a lot of no. Hey, shut up. Hey, it's library. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I hope. How does the interview go? How
It
do
was
you
actually
feel
really
after?
good. I don't know how to interview. I only know how to talk to people. So I hope that they saw that I was, very comfortable there because I was chilling. Let me tell you something. I don't need this job, but I'm going to get it. And I'm going to do the best I can. But let me tell you something. Y'all ain't going to have me up here stuffy answering questions one by one. Let's talk. Shit. Let me ask y'all some questions. What about the unhomed?
Don't ask me one question one by one.
Everybody talk to the questions. Say the questions at the same time so I can make a long paragraph. One of my questions was like, because the libraries are a place for the unhomed.
Is
Where they
it?
go to find some warmth and shelter because you can't necessarily get kicked out of the library.
Okay.
So that's a lot of place where they go to refuge. And I was like, this is so interesting because I don't want them refuging in here and, shitting on the floor. And then when I left there, I walked to Chick-fil-A and there was a guy outside holding pigeons and feeding them.
I saw the picture.
I saw that.
That was, I was walking quick. I said, ah!
Was he unhomed?
Yes.
He didn't look. So.
He didn't look so, but he could have been like he could have been it. He didn't seem quite completely all there.
Yeah.
But it was very, very interesting to me to see somebody actually holding a pigeon. Because first of all, I didn't think that the pigeons like to be held. And I didn't know that you were supposed to pick them up because I thought that they was disease filled.
Oh, I still do. Pigeons are rats with wings.
So that's what I found out. But then everybody decided they wanted to give me a history lesson on the homogeneous pigeons who used to be domesticated and sent messages in the war. I said, well, these are not the ones.
I have a friend now, a local friend who like raises pigeons and does the whole Birdman clap clap.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Mike Tyson does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm like, that's weird.
Flying pigeons. Mike Tyson's been doing that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And isn't that why Birdman is called Birdman? He has pigeons too.
Does he?
I think
he
so.
looks like a pigeon.
I feel.
And then I went to Chick-fil-A, and you know what happened at Chick-fil-A? We got free ice cream.
Ooh.
They
Ice
walked
cream?
around and gave everybody free little froyo.
Oh wow,
That
so
was nice. And then I got lost on the transit system.
Oh damn.
I was a tourist in my own city because I was supposed to get on the
Nice.
number 10 bus, but I got on the number 9 bus.
Where does that bus number come from?
I don't even know.
I've never heard
I had
number
to
9.
ask Chat GPT. I literally be asking Chat GPT everything. Like, how do I get home from the library? They was like, walk a few feet, get on the number 10 bus, and it will put you, it goes through Roxbury, all kind of stuff. But then I met some nice Haitian man who told me to get on his bus, which was number 10, ended up over there by Broadway. Then my auntie,
Yeah,
then I had to get on the train 2 stops, and then my auntie had to pick me up because my foot was swollen and couldn't move no more. So then I was tired.
What a freaking adventure! What the hell?
The number 9 goes to City Point.
Yes.
No, but what's the number 10 is the one we're
The
looking
number
for.
10 goes to, the number 9 also passes somewhere by Washington Street, but the number 10 goes through like Roxbury and Dudley and all kinds of stuff.
Southampton.
10.
Yes.
Southampton, Newmarket.
Newberry, you see it says Newberry, Nubian Square.
Arlington via South Bay Center. Oh,
Yeah, and it goes to South Bay. So if I just take the 10 to South Bay, I could park my car in there, buy something from Stop and Shop.
Yeah, I
And
was gonna say,
I can't say Target or Home
You
Depot.
can't say Macy's. Is that
Not
still there?
Macy's. Macy's is there. I can
Get
park
outta
somewhere
here.
over there. And then my mom be lying all the time. She'd be like, well, park your car there and then tell them that you went in there for 4 hours to buy some of this and then you got stuff. Ah, Ma,
Mommy always got shit.
we
She's
don't
like,
have to have all of the
and-
stories.
You should have told them. I already said what I said. I can't go back and re-say what I said already.
Exactly. And then I came home and we made some nice chicken and spaghetti.
Oh, she told me about that. But
Yes.
I thought
Chicken
y'all
and
was making
spaghetti.
barbecue chicken.
She was making barbecue chicken and then she decided that she did not want to make barbecue chicken. But while I was walking my dog, I happened to see a lady come through talking about Dad. And I'm like, who's that? And I was like, oh, it's Auntie Eunice. She was in the field hanging out with me.
In the field.
She got into a car accident.
Oh, yes.
So
Oh,
then she ended
no.
up coming to my house.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
She's
Yeah.
the only lady I know get into a car accident as soon as she come home. As soon as she came home with the tow truck, before the car could even come off the tow truck, call me an Uber to go to the. You just got here. Your car. All right. All right.
Ah. And then that was the night. The night was done.
She is dependent on her son, okay? She needs you.
Yes. But anyhow, oh, and Schneider said doves are albino pigeons.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
they
you.
are.
And I saw a hawk sitting on a phone line today, and I think he was trying to kill my dog.
Oh, damn.
So I'm a BB gun the shit out of
No,
that.
what's a turtle dove?
A turtle dove?
Turtle doves.
Oh,
They're
those are
they're
the.
doves that
They
come
only
at
come for Christmas, yeah. They only hatch. They like fruit flies. They only come out during a certain season.
You know what? That's true.
Yeah.
You don't see no damn fruit fly in the summertime.
In the wintertime. Nope,
That
you
is
sure don't.
true.
Anyhow,
Gross.
people, let's get this party started. We'll be talking to the great people of the Black Nativity by Langston Hughes that is going down at the National. I know what it is. I've been doing so many words and numbers these days that I cannot even think. It is the NAAA. Let me tell y'all what that is. That's the big head.
National African American
Yep.
something. Forward.
And that's what it is. Exactly, it is. And that's what we're gonna be talking to today. Black Nativity coming up soon.
All right. Here we go. Let's
All
start
right.
the show.
Yeah.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
Your number one local radio.
The Spark of New England, Spark FM.
Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Do I gotta grab the back of your neck to make you understand me? Do I get to see you around this door? Then let me get a ring from you. I got to show I like, see, because people don't play these songs no more, which I don't understand.
And then this is the thing. I hear these songs when Trista plays them in the morning. And then I'd be like, I'm going to go listen to that song. What was the song again? I don't know what the song was. And I'd be loving the song and singing it.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the song was. I'm going to write this one down. Let me write it down. Cisco.
Cisco. We gotta listen to whole Cisco tape
Me
or
too.
something
I'm
like
going to go
that.
listen to whole
This was a
Cisco.
nice
Drew
album.
Nice. Not Drew Nice.
Is this Cisco or Drew Nice?
Who's this? Who? What are you talking about? Drew Hill. Drew Hill. Lord.
Same shit.
Got no but you.
That's over here like, yeah.
What?
It sure is them. It sure is.
The thong song. You know the thong song. Drew Nice. That is funny. All right, let's get into this show, people.
I write Cisco in my phone and changed it to disquiet.
We're gonna start the show right now. Let's go.
Ooh, that's funny.
Nah, that is funny in my face.
Oh, go start the show.
Tristan.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. The weather today is 34 degrees. It feels like 38. Okay. Rain and snow.
I'm gonna cry.
Rain and snow are expected in your area. The high will be 36. Now, y'all told me yesterday we were supposed to get a nor'easter. Where is the snow? I thought at least a light dusting.
Did you see the school cancellation listings?
For what?
They're in the west in the Berkshire.
Yeah, there was mad school cancellations and stuff.
Was there mad snow?
Not yet. I think it's coming this
It's
weekend.
coming.
They could have canceled it. They didn't. If it's coming before the school day ends, they could have went to school.
This is what I'm saying.
Let me tell y'all, Boston Public, do not cancel Boston Public School
Oh, no, they
until
ain't
you
canceling
see
Boston.
some snow on the ground.
Until the snow is
Didn't we
there.
have a cold day one time too?
They got last year they had a cold out. Or whatever you want to call it. Cold day. And they didn't go to
Ridiculous.
school because they thought it was supposed to snow, but then it never did, and it was just cold.
There was a cold day in my time, too.
Really?
It was too cold because, we had old school. My school, Marblehead.
Marblehead. Marblehead.
The school was too old, so we definitely had a cold day. We ain't had no heat.
All
We
right,
had
let's get into this, people.
We had to be on that bus to go to Belmont all the time. I don't think Belmont had a lot of snow days at all.
They did.
No.
I'm sorry to blow my nose on the screen, but
It's all right. It's all right.
quickly.
It's all right.
All right. Boston police looking to ID person they say stole a loaded gun.
Yeah.
The Boston Police Department is asking for the public's help in identifying a person they say recently stole a loaded firearm. The incident happened shortly after 4 a.m. on Monadnock Street on November 29th, according to the Boston Police.
Oh, that's right.
During
Your
the
house.
mine.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Furthermore, why are you doing my story?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Ain't nobody wanted to start the show. I was like, well, I guess it's my turn.
Keep going, because I don't know where we are.
The incident happened shortly after 4 a.m. on Monadnock Street on November 29th. During the incident, the suspect entered the victim's motor vehicle and stole a loaded firearm.
Damn.
First of all, I feel like that should have been locked up in a
Lockbox.
lockbox in the
your
vehicle.
house. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, Boston police released photos of the person they're looking for.
Look at the photos.
And
Yeah, that don't help.
How we supposed to identify him?
There's
There's not even a distinguishing
look
mark.
like-
He don't even have a nose in this picture. Like,
Peter
that's
Guns.
crazy. The person is described as being light-skinned male, according to Boston police, who also says he was seen wearing a black winter hat, a gray or olive green jacket, a black hooded sweatshirt, and baggy black pants with white and black sneakers. So literally
Everybody
right now.
in that area.
The person was last seen walking on Dudley Street towards East Cottage Street, according to Boston police. Oh, Lord. Anyone
That
with
was on
any-
November 29th, 3
Oh.
days ago. He ain't still walking there.
Oh, I was about to say, oh my God, I can't even go home.
The person is described as being light-skinned or dark-skinned, tall or short, with a green or black jacket, a black hat, black or white sneakers, and
Wow.
male or female. Anybody with information,
Call
please call
411.
Boston PD.
Terrible. Do better journalism.
And here's a picture of nothing.
Here's a picture of his back, just in case you notice it.
Mass. Man hospitalized after shooting near Mass in Cass.
Oh, Lord, don't shoot near there. They shoot back.
Man
Get it?
is- a man is hurt after shooting near Mass and Cass on Monday morning, according to police. Around 5:16, officers responded to a call for a person shot in the area of 7 Melnia Cass Boulevard. Upon arrival, officers located an adult male victim suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. The victim was transported to a local hospital for further treatment. Officers recovered ballistic evidence from the scene. No arrests have been made, and an investigation is ongoing.
That's crazy.
The lawyer says that the student who was removed despite a court order was deported in shackles.
Was that the little girl that they
I
sent
think
to
that's the little
Honduras?
girl, yeah. The attorney representing a 19-year-old college student who was removed to Honduras despite a court order while on her way home from Thanksgiving break said his client was deported in shackles like she's a murder suspect. They deported a child alone in shackles and handcuffs a few days before Thanksgiving, said Todd Pormaloo. Annie Lucia Lopez Beloza, who entered the U.S. from Honduras when she was a young child, was about to board her flight from Massachusetts, Texas last Friday to visit her parents and siblings when airport authorities arrested her. Court documents obtained by ABC News show that within hours of her detainment, a federal judge ordered the government not to remove Lopez Beloza from the U.S. and not to transfer her outside of Massachusetts. But according to Parmelo, Lopez Beloza was transferred that evening to Texas and deported to Honduras the next day.
Why are some deportations so quick and some they be sitting in holding detained facilities for like 6 months?
I don't know. She came here around 7 years old, no fleeing persecution, with her family seeking asylum, and now she's sitting in Honduras, Permelo said. This shouldn't have happened to her at all. Permelo said that immigration authorities informed Lopez Beloza that she was issued a removal order in 2015, but that he hasn't seen a record of her original deportation order, even though such orders are usually available in the Executive Office of Immigration Review database. Regardless, Parmelo said she should not have been deported because a federal judge blocked her removal. The lack of communication from ICE and the fast-paced nature of their actions are highlighted, with Annie being deported despite a federal judge's order to maintain the status quo, Parmelo said. Parmelo said he will be seeking Lopez Beloza's return. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. We have the clip on that here.
Yep.
Here goes the clip.
Stopped issuing visas for travelers with Afghan passports. Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced the move on social media, saying, quote, "The United States has no higher priority than protecting our nation and our people." Former Obama administration acting ICE Director John Sandwedge is here for more on that. John, thank you for coming on. The Trump administration is blaming former President Biden, saying his administration failed to...
Just don't go over that.
She had protections under the law. He said she was still in U.S. soil, and the Constitution applies to her like it does to everybody else. So we're going to make sure her rights are upheld. We're not stopping till she's returned. Good for him. He's a very busy man right now. The Massachusetts legislator cuts the World Cup funding in half.
Sorry, just to go back to that a little bit. I think that you have to be like, when the administration, like if Kristi Noem and them heard this story, would there be any sympathy or empathy for this little girl who is 19 years old, who has never been to Honduras since she was 7 years old, who don't know what the hell she's doing in Honduras? like the fact that you guys are just shipping people out of here that have no idea literally what's going on. I'm pretty sure this little girl that ain't even hip to politics.
Right.
She has no idea what is probably going on. What is there anything that can be done in general about any of this?
No.
I'm so confused.
No,
I'm
because,
so entirely confused.
because your president has no idea what's going on. Not to skip over to national news, but the big controversy that's going on right now is Pete Hegseth's ordering to kill those people
On the boats?
On the boat,
Yeah.
And so they blew up the boat and they killed a lot of people, and then they saw that there were 2 people left, and Pete Hegseth gave an order to go ahead and kill those last 2 people.
Oh.
And so they went and they asked the president about it, and he said he didn't do it. And they were like, well, if he did it, would you say that, like, if it's found out that he did do it, would you say that it's a crime? And he's like, well, he said he didn't do it, so I don't have to answer that question. No, they don't care about anybody else. They are out here, like you saying, playing Battleship. And it's absolutely ridiculous. So
It's
what's
really
going on
scary
now
what's
is
It's
going
really
on
scary
down
because
there.
it's
both sides now are calling for an investigation because they're like, that is a war crime, that is murder, and that
because
is what
that's
those people.
international waters that you didn't even do any
Exactly.
due diligence to even confirm that
Yep.
those were drug dealers
Yep.
on the boat.
Yep. And Pete Hegseth is bragging about it or has bragged about it, but then when he's been
Bro.
asked about it, he's like, no, I didn't do
Pete,
it.
there are people going down for less.
Yeah.
You are the leader, and that sounds crazy that I'm about to say this, but I'm going to say that there are snipers that is employed under his jurisdiction.
Yep.
Somebody snipe him out.
Yes.
Like, what are we
Don't
doing?
let John Malvo out.
Oh my gosh.
Utilize him for one thing. Put him in the B613 right quick if it don't really exist. And let's get her done.
Pete
because this is
Hegseth has
ridiculous.
effed up so many times at this
Because
point.
Pete Hegseth doesn't
Because
know what
he
he's
was
doing.
a commentator. He
Right.
was one of us sitting
Right.
around a table.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, because the Donald Trump's, he's like, oh, Danielle, come run the Navy.
Yep.
What?
Pete Hegseth was in Pathfinders, and now they have him running the damn Navy.
Junior ROTC.
The ROTC. And now they have him running the whole damn Army, the whole national, whatever it is.
Talking about merit
Armed
base.
forces. Armed forces.
Ugh.
So what else? The Mass legislator cuts World Cup funding in half despite Healy's $20 million request. So the World Cup, are we still even getting that? Is it still coming here?
Yes.
They were blocking it from coming
Yeah.
here.
No, that's what he wanted. But he don't have an authority to do a lot of stuff. And they were like, we don't take orders from him.
From him.
The hell?
Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey signed the supplemental budget bill, which closes last fiscal year's books with allocations for mass health and student financial aid. It also includes $10 million for the World Cup soccer matches to be held in Foxborough next year. Massachusetts and 10 other U.S. host locations are appropriating funds for public safety and infrastructure improvements ahead of the event, and the governor had requested $20 million for costs tied to that event, but the final budget earmarked $10 million. State House News Service reporter Allison Kuznets explains how House and Senate lawmakers decided on that reduced amount. The House Senate, Allison says, the House supplemental budget had included $10 million, and the state budget actually included no aid for the World Cup matches. So basically, they arrived at that $10 million. However, there was an amendment in the Senate from Senator O'Connor that he actually ended up withdrawing, but that would have met the governor's $20 million funding request. I don't know what this is about.
What?
Basically, it's been cut. She asked
The
for 20.
budget for the World Cup.
Yep, she asked for 20 million. We only got 10 million. She only got 10 million, and that's what it is. So you're gonna have to make it do what it is.
I mean, with the type of a business that will be going on during the World Cup here in Massachusetts, we should be able to make up for it, couldn't we?
Child.
What do we need $10 million to do?
I don't know. Host.
20 million. She wanted
Yeah, what
to
do we need $20 million? I just want to know what numbers mean. We got to
assign
decorate and
public
stuff?
safety and all this, whatever, you know.
What is what?
She want to increase the police and stuff that's going to be around the area and all.
What they gonna do is send ICE down here during the World Cup, and
Well,
then it's gonna take all of them
That's
nice
what I'm
young
saying.
men.
Didn't we read something that said that they're concerned that the World Cup isn't going to get as much traction
people,
because of ICE being crazy and stuff like that. So I don't think we need. I don't know. We'll see. Bring in the National Guard. And then a Boston gas station says a group of juveniles stole merchandise from its location. And where is this one? Because that location got a lot of stuff. Oh, in West Roxbury. Mm-hmm. That got a lot of
Talking to the microphone.
A gas station in Boston says employees called police after several young people walked off with more than $100 in merchandise last week.
$100?
Not $100. Security video appears to show a group of 8 inside the Prestige Gas on Washington Street in West Roxbury. Suddenly, employees say they grabbed several items and dashed outside right in front of the clerk. It's not fair for us and it's not fair for them because the police are going to go after them, said District. It's not fair for us. And it's not fair for them because the police are going to go after them. Simon didn't know what he was saying. It's not worth it. For what? For a cupcake? For a chocolate? It's not worth it. Nobody was threatened or hurt. Prestige told the news center that 2 of the other locations have been burglarized in recent weeks and no arrests have been made in the burglaries.
This is my thing. Have you guys seen the video of the man? This has reminded me of the video of the man who was robbing the store, and then the other clerk threw a Coke bottle at him and boinked him right to the ground. Because that's hilarious. And maybe that's the approach that we should take. Maybe the Lululemons should try to do that. Like get a bunch of things to throw at people if you want to really kind of.
But the comment section was like, "Yep, now he's going to get sued because." He hit that man in the temple.
I would have sued Coca-Cola and said the bottle is too heavy.
Anyhow, that's what happened, and that's what it is, and that's all I got to say. That's the news from around the way.
That's it.
Yep.
No, ain't no little politics. Oh, Carlos, when we come back, we'll be talking to Carlos Henriquez a little bit about the politics. And then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Spark FM Online.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Your number 1 local radio.
The Spark of New England, Spark FM.
Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
How serious is youth vaping? Irreversible lung damage serious. 1 in 10 kids vape serious. Which warrants a serious conversation from a serious parental figure, like yourself. Not the seriously know-it-all sports dad, or the seriously smart podcaster. It requires a serious conversation that is best had by you. No, seriously, the best person to talk to your child about vaping is you. To start the conversation, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue, where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibe. My name is Gary Banton alongside my co-host Big Trini, right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the number 1 place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturdays from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
Looking for a meaningful way to engage with your community and make a difference? Volunteer with the Massachusetts Senior Medicare Patrol Program and help prevent Medicare fraud. Visit masmp.org. This project is supported by a grant from the U.S. Administration for Community Living.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information. Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you no mess with the way you are gonna see a million. We got it gon' go long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for win. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip hop.
Yeah, we on and we going crazy.
R&B.
You could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
At Rockland Trust Bank, we know that listening matters, not just to your financial goals, but taking the time to really get to know you. Whether you're building a family or a business, investing in a new home or a college tuition, planning your finances for the next 30 days or the next 30 years, our experienced bankers will listen, not just to provide advice and resources, but to foster a relationship that truly matters. Rockland Trust Bank, where each relationship matters. Member FDIC.
Finally Home is a must-read step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time homebuyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, homeownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-Made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Spark FM.
Wizzy boy, make me dance. Daddy, oh, make me dance.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM. Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm over it.
Spark FM.
Oh yes, oh yes. All right, let's see what we got going on right now. Let's see what we got going on over here in the national news. What is y'all's Presidente up to? Because that's a damn shame that the national news is really just whatever the foolishness that these people have going on. And I'm really embarrassed that that's where we are as a people here in America. Christy Gnome, aka Cosplay Barbie, calls for full travel ban on countries flooding U.S. with immigrants after the D.C. attack. Who gave it? What?
What's her resume? What's she?
Yeah, like what is she? Wasn't she running for president or something at one point? I think she was running for president, but she killed a dog and then she didn't get the assignment or something like that. Some foolishness, but she's a bird, a pigeon to be exact. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem announced Monday that following a meeting with President Donald Trump, she is recommending a sweeping travel ban on every country she claims is sending dangerous immigrants to the United States. Noem made the announcement in a fiery post on X, denouncing certain immigrants as killers and leeches. I just met with the president. I am recommending a full travel ban on every D country that's been flooding our nation with killers, leeches, and entitlement junkies, Noem said. Wow. She slammed certain immigrants as threats to public safety and accused them of draining resources meant for America. Our forefathers, the forefathers she's bringing up right now, our forefathers built this nation on blood, sweat, and the unyielding love of freedom, not for foreign invaders to slaughter our heroes, suck dry our hard-earned tax dollars, or snatch the benefits owed to Americans, she said. We don't want them, not one. Authorities identified the suspect of 29-year-old Ramdullah Lakanwal, who entered the U.S. legally in 2021 under the Biden administration Operation Allies Welcome, a program that evacuated and resettled Afghan refugees as the Taliban took control of Afghanistan. Noem criticized the process, asserting that the man was not properly vetted and blaming the Biden administration for what she describes as inadequate screening of Afghans and other foreign nationals during former President Joe Biden's term.
No, it's not. Oh, at least they didn't blame it on Obama.
Yeah, well, this, Joe Biden is. If
Obama.
they can't blame it on Obama, then they're gonna blame it on Joe Biden. Like that's just how it goes. One of them got to be blamed. Those
Somebody else.
libtards, There's no more of this story, and I actually don't want to read anything about Kristi Noem because I think that she's a complete and utter dimwit. GOP senator moves to end dual citizenship, says Americans must choose.
Pick one. Pick one out of them. You ain't gonna be both.
A Senate Republican wants to end dual citizenship to require citizens to submit exclusive allegiance to the U.S.
Didn't we just get it?
Senator Bernie Moreno,
Do we even have it yet?
a Republican in Ohio, plans to introduce legislation on Monday that would require any U.S. citizen who has foreign citizenship to choose between the two countries. It would also require that if a U.S. citizen seeks a foreign citizenship in the future, the person would effectively give up their U.S. citizenship.
Like what? This is what people voted you into your position for you to be worried about.
Moreno, who was born in Colombia, but has since renounced his Colombian citizenship, said in a statement to Fox News Digital that one of the greatest honors of my life was when I became an American citizen at 18, the first opportunity that I could. It was an honor to pledge an oath of allegiance to the United States of America and only to the United States of America. Being an American citizen is an honor and a privilege. And if you want to be an American, it's all or nothing, he said. It's time to end dual citizenship for good. Moreno's bill fits into the broader fabric of the Trump administration's crackdown on immigration in the U.S. and isn't the first time that a lawmaker has sought to undo dual citizenship laws in the country. Current law allows for Americans to hold citizenship both at home and abroad and does not require that a person choose one allegiance over the other. Moreno's legislation, dubbed the Exclusive Citizenship Act of 2025, is billed as a measure that would bolster the interests of the U.S. out of concern that holding dual citizenship creates conflicts of interest and divided loyalties. It would change the immigration law to make current dual citizenship choose between the U.S. and whichever country they hold citizenship in.
That's whack. So whack.
Okay. So if I come here...
Why is that your concern? Why? Why is that a thing to be concerned about?
This is what I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. You want to pledge allegiance to America. You want to rip your clothes off and sow your oats on the ground and lay prostrate to Donald Trump. Fine. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. Why the hell everybody else got to do it for? Why you can't mind your goddamn business? And what is so awesome about America that people need to that people are so hardcore about America?
I don't know, but it's interesting that he's Colombian.
Well, he gave up his citizenship
he gave
for that.
Up his citizenship
because y'all don't need to be no, gave up his citizenship.
Well, we don't want that, Senator Moreno.
No, Senator, isn't that crazy? Your name is Senator Moreno. What else do we have? The White House confirms follow-up strike on alleged drug boat. So this is the one we were just talking about with Pete Hegseth just killing random people off a boat just because. The White House on Monday said that a U.S. attack on an alleged drug boat in September included more than one strike on the vessel, seemingly confirming a Washington Post report that the U.S. targeted the boat for a second time to take out survivors of the initial attack. The Post reported on Friday that Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth gave a verbal order to leave no survivors before the U.S. attack on a suspected drug smuggling boat in the Caribbean on September 2nd. The Post reported that the first strike left 2 men alive in the water. The paper said the commander of the operation, Adam Frank Bradley, ordered a second strike to comply with Hegseth's directive, killing the two. CBS News has not independently confirmed the Washington Post reading. The report sparked calls for investigation by lawmakers of both parties in Congress, some of whom raised the prospect that targeting the survivors could constitute a war crime. Hegseth has called the reporting fabricated, inflammatory, and derogatory, claiming the operations in the Caribbean are lawful under U.S. and international law. What the fuck does he, what does he know about that?
Exactly.
White House Press Secretary, stupid, was asked about the Post report during the White House briefing on Monday. Does the administration deny that the second strike happened, or did it happen and the administration denies that the Secretary Hegseth gave the order, a reporter asked. And Levette answered with, the latter is true, before reading out a written statement. President Trump and Secretary Hegseth has made it clear that presidentially designated narco-terrorist groups are subject to lethal targeting in accordance with the laws of war. With respect to the strike in question on September 2nd, Secretary Hegseth authorized Admiral Bradley to conduct these kinetic strikes. Admiral Bradley worked well within his authority and the law, directing the engagement to ensure the boat was destroyed and the threat to the United States of America was eliminated.
We're not at war, though, with Venezuela.
I think that what these people are doing is gearing up for international war so that Trump could play with the military. Yeah. Like, he wants to see what they can do. He wants to see some bombs and some shootings and stuff. He believes that our military has just been kind of like sitting down doing nothing all this time. Mm-hmm. So he's trying to activate them. And I do believe that he's going to keep on pushing the button until we are activated.
I think it's just all a game to him. Like, nothing is serious to Donald Trump. It's just, I am the most powerful man in the world, and so I'm going to use this power for whatever I want to do.
Fresh GM brings up, the fact that these people are calling him daddy. Yeah. To this day. Yeah. Like, daddy's in the office. Like, grown alpha pledging white males are calling another grown white man their daddy. Yeah. I thought that was reserved for like bedroom talk or something like that between a lover and his conquest. You know? I didn't know that this was like I would rather them call him like boss or like chief or jefe, like something like that, something like that. Not daddy. Daddy's so hypersexual, and either you're my father that I whence come from, or you're playing my. Why do men like being called daddy? I don't know. By women. I don't know. Daddy.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
Do a little trolling. Yeah, that whole White House. I cannot wait until they are all on death row. I can't wait. I'm so excited about what it could be.
Oh, that's terrible.
Chuck Schumer says that there have been multiple bomb threats to his New York office. Well, Chuck Schumer, get more security. You got AIPAC money crazy. Like, he's almost at $1 million of AIPAC money.
What is AIPAC?
It's like the Jewish money.
Oh, he got that?
Yeah, him, Hakeem Jeffries, and a whole bunch of other Democrats. Because he's up there. He's the House Minority Speaker or House Majority Leaker. I don't know what's happening, but I know one thing is that they getting paid to be on the wrong side of the law. And Chuck Schumer, in order to stop the multiple bomb threats, step down.
But then who gonna step in if he just step down?
Get AOC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she wanted it.
Okay.
Or I think they're trying to make her go for it, but I don't think she is.
And she'll be the speaker?
Yeah, she'll be hockey. She'll be Schumer.
Minority leader.
Yes.
I don't know what any of those things are.
It's a minority leader, majority leader, minority, majority leader.
Yeah, what do those things mean?
They just speak for everybody else. Like, what is it? Mike Johnson. He's the Speaker of the House.
Mike Jones.
And he brings all of the people. I don't know. Maybe if... there you go. Yes, let's call him and ask those questions real quick. We're gonna speak to Carlos. Good call right now, Carlos.
These people still waiting for somebody else.
I don't know if we could use the camera back. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, Carlos. We're gonna call you right back.
Wait, let's look. It's working.
I know, but I'm gonna see if I can get the camera going. Hold on.
Oh, which camera?
Let me see if we can.
Oh, is he camera ready today?
Yeah, he said that he was gonna wash his face on time so that he could be here on time to do what he got to do. Y'all need to watch South Park. Oh, I did see
have you
a
been watching
little.
the South Park?
No, I haven't seen it, but I saw a little clip of Donald Trump and JD Just Dance Vance. They were making sweet love in the bedroom.
Oh yes, he did. Yes, they were.
Sweet love.
They had baby.
Did they have baby too?
Well, what's his name? The devil's pregnant right now.
Yeah, the devil is pregnant.
Oh, the devil is pregnant with Trump's baby?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Good morning, Spark FM.
Good morning. Oh, how
well.
you
How y'all doing this
doing?
morning?
We fine now. Why is in the back of my head? Am I? Oh, I got to turn this way.
Camera, yeah.
Oh.
That's the camera you're using right now.
Oh, that's nice. Hello, everybody. How are you?
Good to see y'all. Y'all are pretty boisterous for this snowy morning.
Is it snowing where
I
you
think
are?
we came in here real silly today because it's been having a good time.
Yeah.
It's snowing in
That's
in
good.
where you
Yeah,
are?
it's snowing too. We got a little snow. Yeah, you know, the whole region, all the way from North Carolina all the way up to Maine, is getting snow for the next day and a half. So
We don't have
really?
we won't get it like you guys get it.
We
I got
didn't-
like rain, snow mix.
We got nothing.
Yeah, they said that we're supposed to get some rain though. But
It's early. It's coming. It's coming. You know, I'm a little south of y'all, so I think it's sweeping from south to north. So it'll get there.
as long as they don't
You
cancel
should-
Boston Public School, that's all I want.
That's all y'all care about. I just don't want to have to stay home with these damn kids. I just don't want to have to stay home.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. They talk too much and they say too many words, and it's just not a.
I hear NyQuil is good for them.
A little Benadryl.
Noah
I joke.
Landon was in bed last night at 7:30.
Oh,
I said,
damn.
You tired at school? You can't do your schoolwork? Go to bed.
Good.
Put his
7:30.
whole government out there. Whole government.
Go to sleep. He's so damn tired.
All right, Carlos. We have a few
right.
minutes. Tell us what we
Yeah.
alluded a couple of things last a while.
What?
So I'm going to take you in deeper about these state ballot questions, but I don't want to take you too deep because it can get boring quick. So, and we got a lot of time to talk about it over the next several months. So I'm just going to give off little pieces that we can bite and chew, right? So ballot questions in general.
Before you do
Go
that,
ahead. Go ahead.
we were asking about in the Senate and the House.
Yes.
About Mike
Yes.
Johnson being the speaker, and then who's
Hakeem
Jeffries
and
Chuck
Schumer.
Schumer.
Can you
What
just
are their
What are their roles?
Yeah.
Yeah, good question. Good. So every House and every Senate, whether state or federal, the House has their lead, their council president. So let's start with City Council. They have a council president. That person chairs over the body.
Right now, that's Ruth
Right.
G. Louisiane.
Right now until January, right? They run the board meeting. Anytime the board meets, the board chair runs the meeting, the council meets, the council president runs the meeting. If the House meets, the Speaker of the House is chosen by the members of the House. State reps elect the Speaker of the House in the state level.
Okay.
Right? 160 people pick. They pick the majority.
Chris
Pick,
Worrell and
if it's
them
them-
and his people will pick.
He picks. Yeah, exactly. You got it. Good name drop.
Okay.
On the Senate side, smaller, but they pick a Senate president.
Okay.
So the Speaker of the House, the Senate President, and the governor, those are the three heads of legislative and executive branches. They are the power triangle of law in any state. So now when you get to the federal
Mike
level.
Johnson is pretty up there.
Yeah, like if something happens to the
president
president
were
and
to
J.D.
die-
Vance, then Mike Johnson becomes president.
Yeah, someone been watching them old school movies. That's right. That's
House
right.
of Cards.
Yeah.
There you go. I told y'all it was good. So I love that show. So there's also a minority leader,
Yes.
which is the minority party. So right now the Congress is run by Republicans. Hakeem Jeffries is selected as the minority leader, not because he's black, but because he's the minority party in the House, and they select their own leader as well.
So who's Chuck Schumer?
Now, when it was reversed and the Dems ran the House, Chuck Schumer, I think he's in the Senate, so that would make him minority leader in the Senate.
Senate minority leader.
Okay, so there's a House leader.
And then you have a Senate president.
Okay, and then that Thorborough guy, he is the House majority leader, the Senate majority
there's
leader.
speakers, and then there's they create a leadership team. There's a whole hierarchical structure of power that you want to play to. So if you're watching House of Cards, or if you watch House of Cards, you know, you become what they call a whip,
Yes.
where you
Yes.
put pressure on other members to get votes in so that the speaker wants a bill to pass. They make sure that they call you and say the speaker's counting on your vote. And if you ever go to the state house, I'll use Massachusetts. If you ever go to Beacon Hill and watch them vote, usually the speaker votes first, and his or her color will light up whether they voted yay or nay, and then almost everybody in that party will vote the same way. Not because they read the bill, not necessarily because they read the bill or like the bill or it's good, but you're on a team, and when the coach says we going this way, if you don't go that way, you could be punished. You could get a worse office where no air conditioning. You could get put on a committee that you can't raise funds from. You could be put in jeopardy in different ways if you're not down with the team. And they track and count how many times you vote. It's called voting off if you don't vote with your party or vote with the speaker. And that's when things get partisan and, you know, people are working across the aisle and all that. So that I don't want to get too deep in the weeds, but I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And who the hell picked Mike Johnson to be the third in command?
The membership, the rest of the House
There
members
wasn't
pick him.
nobody else that they could have picked but Mike Johnson. He's such an unsmooth dude.
But just like we talk about for the Boston City Council, usually deals are cut.
Oh.
I'll vote for you. You need a certain number of votes. I'll vote for you, but I need to get on this committee. I'll vote for you, but my district needs a new oil refinery. I'll vote for you, but I'm going to need you to help me pass this bill next June because, you know, I need you to raise me $100,000 or $400,000 so I can fend off this challenger, this primary challenger, you know, named Danielle Johnson, who's trying to come after my seat.
Yes,
whatever,
sir.
you know, whatever the case is. So people make a deal, and you know, so it's not all chosen because they're the best leader. There's also side deals being put in there.
So Mike Johnson is like the Ruth Z of up there.
Yeah.
Yes, of the House.
Okay.
Of the House.
Of the House. Not of
Got
the
it.
Senate.
Yes.
All right,
But
ballot
the difference
questions.
is, just so we don't get lost, Ruth Z is the chair of a nonpartisan body. Just so people don't get it twisted, right?
Yeah, she's not.
Once you leave the city level and get to state and federal, then they keep track of what party you're in. So you know, so
that is so
when
interesting.
These bodies,
yeah.
I'm glad y'all finding politics interesting on this cold Tuesday morning. So when legislators, the 160 state reps and the 40 senators, using Massachusetts as an example, when they don't pass bills, when they don't do their job, some activists can get a little antsy and say, you know what, we're not going to wait on you to pass this bill. Because truth be told, what they tell you, and once you get in the House as an elected, it might take you 5-10 years to actually get a law passed. It could be a good law, but it's still going to take you 5-10 years to grease the runway and get everybody online and do it. So it can be a really inefficient system unless there's some kind of disaster or public outcry for something to change quickly. So
along those lines, when we hear like Julia has come in here and she said, or Liz has come in, I passed pieces of legislature or something
So I
like that.
sponsored it.
Yeah. What does that mean? What does that mean?
So in January, they will sponsor legislation. They will write a bill. Somebody will hand them a law and say, "Hey, go put this up for in the House. Go put this up for me." And they will sponsor it. That just means they wrote it. They introduced it to the House.
Okay.
Now, it's still a long way for it to pass. For them to pass it means the body passed it. They got enough votes. They garnered enough votes for that to become law, either a city ordinance or it passes the House. Sometimes you'll hear, it passed the House. Now we're just waiting for it to go to the Senate.
Yeah.
And it needs a governor or a president's signature.
Yeah.
And so that's the path of the bill. They House or Senate member can propose it. One House passes it. They pass it to the other side to see if they like it. If both houses pass it, then they send it to the executive branch, which is either the governor or the president. And then if they sign it, it becomes law.
Okay.
That's how the big beautiful bill came about.
Boom.
Okay.
So when they don't do it, residents can do it themselves. They can pass petition campaigns. So in Massachusetts, if you get 74,574 signatures.
What's that number?
Why? Who picked that number specifically?
Did I read it like I had that memorized? Because I looked at the cheat sheet, but I wanted to make it seem like I had that.
Like, why is that the number?
So I have no idea. Don't take me too deep into these weeds. All right, let's just stay.
Let's stay surface level.
Right
yes.
Speaking of weeds.
All right. So they have to submit them at the local level for certification. And they also have to get, I think they can't have more than 18,000 of those signatures can't come from one county, right? So you can't just load up in Boston and try to pass a bill that's going to affect Springfield. You have to be able to spread these out amongst the state to show it has statewide support. So 44 proposals were kicked off this year. And so now they have to check, just like a city councilor has to collect signatures to get on the ballot.
Yeah.
They have to collect these signatures. They have to be verified to make sure they all are registered voters. They come from those different 18 counties. So out of 44, they're still waiting. They're still going through them. But I wanted to give you guys 10. I want to quickly talk about 10 of them out of the 44.
That are going to be on it? Or
say again?
That are going to be on it, or that have a, or
that
have
could be. That could be.
Okay.
They still have to get certified. They have to make sure they make the ballot. But these 10 are looking strong. And then the other 34, depending on how they go and get them all in, will decide it. So one of them is about all party primaries. So right now you go to the primary for your state rep or state senator this year, 26 in 2026. If you're a Democrat, you only see the Democrats show up on the primary ballot.
Yes.
Hot sauce, make sure you're taking notes since you're primarying somebody. This is important to you.
Got it.
All right. So if this ballot question were to pass, all the candidates would show up on your ballot. So you could pick your favorite. You might not be feeling the Democratic nominee, and you might want to pick the Republican nominee. And if this ballot passes, you would be able to do that. So these petition questions get these on your voting ballot for 2026, like marijuana did, right?
Yeah.
They have to get this. You have to vote. You have to say yes that you want it, and then it becomes law if you win that vote. So it'll be interesting if the state wants all party primaries or if they want to keep it in a 2-party system.
What would be the benefit of that? Is that we just get more choices?
Well, because our experience is very Boston centric, and we're used to having nothing but Democrats or Republicans have to dress up as Democrats. We're used to that. But if you head out west, you have some moderate Republicans and some more conservative Democrats where they look a lot more alike, and you might be a Democrat but think the Republican is better. They're more battleground districts, and you might want that choice in further out west.
Makes sense. Gotcha.
So if you're so if you're registered as like an independent, then what do you see on your ballot?
Same thing. I think Democrats, because how you vote, right?
I think you get I think in Massachusetts, and I registered as I was leaving Massachusetts when I switched my party to independent. I believe that you have to then choose if you're registered independent. When you walk in, I think you have to either ask for a Democratic or a Republican ballot. Anybody watching it, I got to double check with my geeky peers, but I think so. I think you get a choice if you're independent.
Okay.
You guys got some good questions this morning.
Because I never knew that. I
like these. These
fun
are good.
fact about independence. When I was researching, I just recently switched like 2 months ago. And when I was researching, it said that there are more registered independents in Massachusetts than there are of either party.
Oh.
Yeah, it's growing.
And one of the things that people were asking, or what I wanted to know, or what I was told about, was that sometimes when you are independent, you don't get to vote in primaries, but that is not the case here in Massachusetts. You actually do.
So but is it that we are considered a blue state because we still vote heavily Democratic?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's more Democratic votes than...
Even though there's more independents, but they still vote.
Yeah, they still vote Democratic.
Okay. Yeah. That's why you had blue, red, and then purple, where it's a battleground state and it's mixed. Okay. The Committee for Public Counsel Services, I don't know if you've been involved with courts, there's public counsel services that the state offers lawyers, basically. And these lawyers would like to have the ability to form a union to do collective bargaining so they can get paid. This might not be the same exact lawyers that you're reading about in the newspaper that have a shortage right now.
Public defendants.
Okay.
But they could be some crossovers. So clearly these lawyers, these are not your high paid defense lawyers that you see on TV or that make a lot of money. This is public counsel, right? Right. They serve indigent clients, right, who can't pay. So their base pay is what they're saying is very low and it should be raised, but they don't really have a leg to stand on if the legislature doesn't help fund their line item. So they're stepping out and getting their own signatures to try to get a union. That way a union could negotiate for them and they have some more collective bargaining power.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's what that one's about. Not very exciting, but people might want to know. Election day voter registration is it's as simple as it sounds. Whether you can walk in and register right when you go vote on election day or not. Plenty of pros and cons about that. I'm sure Republicans will try to move some IDing into that structure if it passes. Because these will pass, and then you can have amendments to them as well to fine tune them if you want later on down the road.
That was 2.
There's a Nature for All fund, 100 million to conserve nature. Public record law. The auditor Diana DeZoglio would like to make sure that she can continue to audit, even though she already won this on the ballot.
Yeah, I think
she's still fighting with them. They're still not opening up the books, and so now she wants to make sure that she can get public records from all parts of the government. So if you signed a non-disclosure for the governor's office or in the House or the Senate, that somebody should be able to. She's saying basically someone should be able to have access to the secrets. They can't just be CIA files, locked away.
Right.
There's one that you guys might like: income tax rate reduction. If you want your income tax to go from 5% to 4%,
yes,
over the course of 3 years. Oh, I knew that was going to be a quick yes. See, those ballot questions get people quickly.
But what is the pros
I
and
would
cons
just
of
urge
that?
people. That's what I was going to say. The pros obviously is you're not paying as much as the taxes. The cons are your state is going to collect less in taxes. So that means less state tax comes back to you for schools, for transportation. Exactly. Now, they might be able to find that somewhere else, either better spending, more responsible spending of another source, but that's the question that sits on the backside.
Okay.
And again, these are all things that the legislature could have taken up on their own,
but
they would have kept this, and they still have to like February to do it. So if they get some of these things done, these things will come right off the ballot. Statewide rent control, a lot of pros and cons there, especially statewide. I don't know if it's a great thing statewide, and I'm pretty sure homeowners will not be with that across the whole state, as they definitely ain't even with it in the city.
We're gonna have Will and Laura come in to talk to us about
Say, will who? Will
and
Well, if you're tuned in, make sure you make that woman say your name right when you're on.
Yep, he better make sure I say his name right, boy. I tell you, that's a big man right there, boy. I tell you. Come on in here and sit to us, talk to us about low rent control.
Teach me how to say your name.
Anwaha. And okay.
Off the rails here. All right, I'm glad y'all are back. Thank you.
Sorry, checked out for a
minute. There's a starter homes campaign question to legalize starter homes.
What is a starter home?
I like it.
Let's see, first-time home buyers, downsizing seniors.
Nice.
It basically makes statewide zoning, so you could build a home in a residential area as long as there's 5,000 square feet of land and 50 feet of street frontage, like from the street to your door. You need 50 feet.
Yeah, let people build their little homes on their land.
Yeah, there's a lot of land in Massachusetts. I mean, we don't think so in Boston, but when you step out of Boston and start heading into the sticks, there's a lot of places that could be neighborhoods.
We see it. You go down not Dudley. You go down Dedham.
Yeah.
Crazy. There is nothing but open land. There's no buildings out there. It's just land. But we gonna put 47 buildings right here on Blue Hill Ave on the corner of Morton Street. Okay.
Well, you know why? Because there's no bike lanes in Dedham. You need them bike lanes.
Hell with the
I was so mad the other night when I was parked in the bike lane and there was mad bikes coming down. What y'all doing here?
It's winter.
Oh yeah, they're in the wrong.
Get out of here. Bike lanes.
So those are just like 8 of them. Then the 2 I think would bore you guys to death, and of course the big one that everybody's watching is they're trying to recriminalize.
Well, that's the
marijuana.
one I've been waiting for you to mention. So does that look like it's going to make it onto the ballot?
There's a lot of talk. I've been watching a buddy of mine who people should pay attention to. His name is Chris Farone, Faraone.
Yeah.
He's a writer he used to write for the Phoenix. He has his own publication now, BINJ, I think. Independent
it was something
journalism.
else too. It was like the I forgot the name of it. Everybody knows Dig. Was it Dig Boston?
Yes.
Yes, Dig Boston. Yes.
Yeah, pretty cool dude, straight shooter, cannabis enthusiast. So he gives it to you straight. He's been following, and I've been following the story. They're saying they have the signatures. They have been asking in kind of shady ways, I guess, as he alleges, or other people allege, how they've gotten the signatures. trying to say they're trying to make things safer, but really it would just make marijuana illegal again.
Yeah.
And send it back to the street. You'd be back to picking out sticks and stems out of your dime bags.
Is this the Delta 9? Do you know if they Delta 9?
Okay.
So I think that this is.
I haven't heard Delta.
So yeah,
from him.
Yeah, there's also one that they're trying to get rid of Delta 9 as
What's
well.
Delta 9?
It's basically a compound that's derived from THC.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And what did they do with the compound?
They're trying to put a lot of they're also trying to at the federal level they just did it to hemp. They just put a provision in the bill to really mess with hemp.
Oh, yep.
A lot of big oil companies that make plastics and things like that, right? I'm going to get nerdy just for a second. They have a huge lobby. They have a lot of money to spread around to Congress, state level. And so hemp is a product. Everybody thinks hemp is weed. Hemp is actually a derivative, and you can make a lot of things from hemp. You can make clothing. You can make
milk in Whole Foods.
I'm going to drink it.
There's like 100 uses, but because it's so useful, the people that would compete, the industries that would have to compete with it, keep it strongly regulated so it can't get up. Basically, it can't get a foothold in the market for any of that. And so you'll keep seeing it at the federal and state level take these hits because if I make $1 billion a year off oil and you're threatening my oil business, I'll make sure I spread some of that billion around the state reps, state senators, Congress people, and U.S. senators to make sure that your business never gets going through legislation. And so when people say, I'm apolitical, I don't really follow politics.
Foolishness.
Pharrell and folks like that don't realize that politics rules every single part of your life. Like you don't have to be involved, but it's involved in your life all day. The bus drivers, the cab drivers, the people that clean the building, the people that close the building, the people that made the streets, all of those things are dealt with at some political level. And it's either you play or you get played. You can just watch from the sidelines, I guess.
Okay. And
then be a spectator sport.
And what's 10? Did you say 10? That's the
the other one was there's like a state revenue cap on how much revenue the state can collect in a given year, which is just weird for me that you would want to cap it.
There shouldn't be there at all.
And if it goes over that cap, then the taxpayers would get a refund.
Oh.
And now see that, and we got to be careful that that language sounds good.
It
always sounds good to a voter to get money back. Yeah, like a tax cut
like the
or something like that. You just got to know where that money is coming from, or who's going to get the cut first. Like, so for instance, when we as individuals cut something in our personal budget, we usually cut the least important thing, the thing we care about least. So we got to be careful as heavy melanated people from a state level. When they start making cuts, they cut from the communities and people that they care about least. And that usually looks like communities like ours. So
that's usually schools in our neighborhoods, closing down the schools, all kind of things. Speaking of closing down the school, people, make sure that you guys join the virtual meeting for another course to college to try to keep that open. And that is tomorrow. And that will be posted on our Facebook pages. So I like that school. But thank you for that, because I wrote them down. I would definitely, these are the ones that you have found to be front runners. Yeah, so far.
So far, right.
So we're going to focus on these.
There could be 34 more, right? There could be 34 more that pop up, but I think people should look at the all-party primaries, the election day voter registration, and the income tax rate reduction, as well as rent control. Those will be the ones that you'll probably hear in the news the most.
Yeah.
And those are ones that probably have the most impact to everyone's daily life, right? If those things change, everyone's life changes. Rent control, income tax, election day voter registration, those kind of cross the board more so than whether you're into nature or collective bargaining for their attorneys and things like that.
Right.
So there's a couple of those that we do want to dig deeper into on when we meet again.
Okay.
Like the income tax reduction, the ones that you said, income tax reduction, the legalization. I mean, I don't think that's going to pass. The rent control is another big one. And the unionization, I believe so. I don't really understand nature for all. Yeah. But yeah, I'll go through them and I'll do some preliminary. We will go through them and do some preliminary. So then when we meet back here next Tuesday, we can deep dive into these ones that are a little bit more complicated. Public record law. I like this audio.
If any of our listeners, that they have questions, let them send them comments in or email Spark FM and we'll start to dive in on those too. So we're educating the listeners.
Yes.
Two Super Tuesdays, people. That's where we get civically engaged. All right. So bring your questions and your notebooks and your pens. We is learning. We are learning with Carlos Enriquez.
And if I could just give you a personal announcement that I wanted to share that I'm very pleased with. I don't know if how well you guys can see my Doughboy Boys in the Hood sweatshirt.
Yes.
Crew neck sweatshirt. I got. This is Hanes. This is I'll show you how old I am. I'll be 49 in about a week.
Ooh,
I got
so
two.
old.
I got two of these bad boys for $7 each.
Where?
I'm sorry, $7 for two. $7 for two. I'm telling you where you got to slide in the DM. You got to hit me offline. I can't tell everybody.
Because
You
I got
they Hanes.
I got me a big son.
Hanes, two. I got them two for $7.
What? You better tell us where to get it because we old people.
I'm going to DM you right this minute. Tell me where it is.
I get online. Look how proper I look right there. Look at that shoulder.
How about you? Do you got any quarter zips?
I got quarter zips downstairs. I mean, listen, I've been at quarter zips.
He's not new to this. He's true to this. Okay, Carlos.
I am a distinguished gentleman.
I wear quarter zips,
leather-bound
quarter zips and a button-down.
You see the reading glasses and the salt and pepper beard.
We were talking about the reading glasses yesterday.
Carlos, I went to my 30th high school reunion on Saturday, and everybody was breaking out their readers, and I was like, yes. we had readers.
Home Depot, $4. Home Depot, $4 right there.
Home Depot? What you doing shopping at the Home Depot?
Listen, I got to maintain two properties. I'm in Home Depot 3 or 4 times a week.
Home Depot
it's like a corner store to me.
Home Depot is cut off until tomorrow. They're part of the blackout.
I know. I haven't been there recently. I know. I've been using my local hardware store more and more, so I'm enjoying that. I'm trying to avoid the Depot as much as I can.
Very good, Carlos. It is great talking to you as usual. You got a little Idris Elba something going on there today.
Oh, don't try that. Don't even try to gas me.
Watch out now.
I appreciate y'all having me on. I don't know if y'all are we stretching? Are we stretching?
No, we have to wrap it up. We have our guest here.
Right.
Thank you so much, Carlos.
People walking in the studio. Thank you for having me. Y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all next Tuesday.
See you later. Bye-bye. Oh, look, I'm hanging up the phone over here. I'm just hanging up. Is that comfortable for you?
All right, we're going to take a small break. When we come back, more Saucy and Friends in the morning. SparkFMOnline.com. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning. You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone
It's just very conversational. Don't be nervous.
Your number one local radio. The Spark of New England. Spark FM. Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibe. My name is Gary Banton alongside my co-host Big Trini right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the number one place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturdays from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at SparkFMOnline.com for more information. Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you no mess with the way you are gonna see a million. We got the Congo long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I do the life you know easy. No say we are for win. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip hop.
Yeah, we on and we going crazy.
R&B.
We knew you could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
All right, welcome back. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. This is Saucy and Friends in the Morning. And we just got off the phone with Carlos Enriquez that we're getting us civically engaged, teaching us about the House and some of the ballot questions that are going to be on the next ballot. But aside from politics, we have to get into the arts and to theater. Because you guys know I'm a thespian in my own right.
Oh, my.
And I love the theater. And we just found some really great news. But before that, it's the 55th anniversary of the Black Nativity, written by Langston Hughes. And we are going to be there. And we have some of the cast members in the building today to talk about what this meaningful event stands for. Every year, we see many versions of the Black Nativity, the regular Nativity, all kinds of great stuff. So welcome, ladies. Introduce yourself and tell us who you are.
I am Tracy Joseph.
Hello, Tracy.
And I am one of the soloists for Black Nativity.
Oh, good.
And my name is Mildred Walker, and I too am a soloist in the production. I've been involved with the production for a smooth 20 years.
Oh, wow. Just that little bit of time.
She's a veteran.
And we just found out that you were in the cast of one of our favorites, which was Crowns, that we promoted here. And like my sister said, we took our whole entire family. It was like 10 of us that went down there and just met up, had nice dinner, and then enjoyed that.
So I'm glad you did.
And so we'll be looking forward to that.
We're
Black
doing this
Nativity.
again.
We want to
asked
see
them
you
yesterday, and I was like, "Who wants to go to Black?" They was like, "Me." We're going.
That's
so
awesome.
Tell us about the Black Nativity for those people that don't know what it is. I don't know why they wouldn't, but tell us about what it is and tell us about the magic of this production.
Okay, well, Black Nativity is a play that was written by Langston Hughes. The National Center has been putting it on, like you said, this is our 55th season. And it was originally put up by Elma Lewis School of Fine Arts. Elma Lewis was the executive director. John Ross was the music director, and he arranged all of the music for the show, like every song. They're all his arrangements. And they're arrangements of your, regular Christmas songs.
Right.
But he put his little juice on them.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes it very special. We are the only production that has children in the whole country of Black Nativity productions.
Really?
Because there are productions all over the country.
Yeah.
Our production was the first. Our production is sanctioned by Langston Hughes' estate.
Wow.
Mr. Ross's father was roommates with Langston Hughes in college. So Mr. Ross had a very close relationship with Mr. Hughes. Actually called him Uncle Langston. They were tight like that. When the show was first put up in New York, and Mr. Ross went and saw it, and Mr. Hughes wasn't too pleased with it, and Mr. Ross is like, I can fix it, and fix it he did.
Oh, wow.
And again, we're the only production in the country that has children, and I think we also try real hard to have a live baby.
A live baby. Which makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
You get the whole,
oh, little baby, and if it cries, and you're like.
Now, personally, I've had 3 generations in this show.
Wow.
My daughters started out in the show, and I just kind of was backstage handing out programs, doing the mom thing, and everyone's, oh, you should sing. I'm going, no, it's for the children. Let the children
Were you always a singer?
I've always been a singer.
Okay.
I started singing publicly when I was 6 years old.
Okay.
So I've always been a singer. But it was like, no, let the children, let my baby shine. I'm going to stand back here and be the proud mom. And then my son, the girls, kind of got older. Then my son's like, Mom, I don't want to do it by myself. So
boys,
that's how you got into it.
So that's how I got into it. Coincidentally, that same son is the stage manager for the show now.
Oh, wow.
So my younger daughter, Beverly, she's also works backstage. My granddaughter works backstage, and my youngest granddaughter 6 years ago was the baby Jesus.
So it is officially a family
So-
show.
I was about to say that. So, like, that's just something that you guys, that's a great holiday tradition to be a part of this.
And there are so many families, like our ballet mistress, Desiree Springer, her son is a drummer. Her granddaughter is a drummer, you know, so there are generations. It's a very generational
passed
show.
down,
Yeah.
And same thing with you. Have you always been a singer?
I have always sung, but I have not always been a singer.
You like me then.
As a matter of fact, no one ever knew that I could sing.
Really?
Until my father's funeral.
Oh, wow.
And I literally, like when I found out he passed, I knew what I was going to sing. And I sang it. And then after that,
You just kept singing.
I just kept singing.
Wow. What roles do you guys play in the production?
So the way the show is set up, we're a village of people.
Okay, yeah.
That come in into the village. You know, we file down into the village, and we kind of watch. We're what do you call it? Conscientious observers.
Yeah.
You know, we see all of this happening. The real stars of the show are Mary and Joseph. They're dancing. They're actually acting out the whole nativity scene. You know, Mary trying to find some way to have this baby, and Joseph's like, "Oh man, I don't know nobody here." You know,
Typical man.
We in trouble, girl. We in trouble. Yeah. Ooh, it's a mess. So, and we're telling the story. You know, there's a narrator who, you know, says words and kind of moves the story along, and then there's a song to relay what the dancers may be doing at that time.
Yeah.
You know, and then Mary has the baby on stage. That's choreographed. She literally does this whole labor dance, and then bam, there's a baby, and everyone goes, "Ooh!"
I love those kind of things.
Yeah,
like
me
you,
too.
and then the world comes.
Right.
Boom, baby is crying. You're like,
Yeah.
And
So-
what role do you play?
I actually am.
The same
like
thing.
I said,
So,
one
yeah,
of
yes,
the,
we're
I'm
all-
one of the
we're all-
villagers.
we're all villagers.
Okay, but
We're all
there's certain
villagers.
soloists.
But
Right.
yes.
And the solo depends on what's going on at the particular time, and that song will convey that message. You know, like, you know, we all come in on "Go Tell It on the Mountain" because that's the message. We're gonna go. You know, that's the whole theme of it. We come to tell you that Jesus Christ is born. It's the greatest story ever told, and you know, we sing about the joy to the world, which is, you know, everyone knows joy to the world, you know. But we do it a little differently.
Thank you.
Actually,
We do it a little
with
differently.
the African American
Yeah.
flavor.
Put a little flavor on.
Yes, we dipped in a little collard green juice. Is what it's at. So then, you know, we tell the story about there's no room at the inn, you know, because we all know she got turned away. There's a song for that.
Yeah.
You know, and then we're watching Mary and Joseph go through all these changes, and we're like, yo, what's going on? What's the matter?
Yeah.
You know, and then she has the baby, and then it's, at first we're kind of like, because the Bible says that, you know, in birth you kind of mourn.
Yeah.
So at first we're kind of mournful, but then we're like, well, this ain't too bad. You know, and then it starts getting happy again, and, you know, and then we leave.
Your energy and excitement about the production is so like it's transferring because I'm like yes I want to see it.
I even had a song just now. The babies, there's no room at the inn. Quick pause. We do business in between our fun time. So the Black Nativity is runs from December 5th to the 21st.
Yes.
Yes.
There are how many showings a day is there, or is it
5
one
a
a day?
week.
Well, there are 2 Thursday night shows.
Okay.
And those will be at
7:30.
7:30.
Okay.
And then there's a Friday night show.
Okay.
And that's at
8
8
o'clock.
I want to say.
8 o'clock.
And
on
then
Fridays.
there are 2 shows on Saturdays.
Yeah.
There's a 2:30 show and a 7:30 show.
Yeah.
And then there's a 3:30 show on Sunday.
That's a lot.
So how many times are you guys going through this in
It's
this
15
season?
shows.
Oh,
We're
15
doing a total
shows.
of 15
15
shows.
shows
We're
in
even this year for the first time in a long time doing a school day performance.
Okay.
So
Yes.
so we'll be doing a show at 10 a.m.
Oh,
Lord
For
be praised.
school students.
For the students,
good.
for the babies.
So one more thing, and this is all going at the Emerson Paramount Center.
Yes.
Rob Orchid Stage at 559 Washington Street, downtown Boston. And then we have posted this on our social media. So if you have more questions or want to find out about run times, then make sure that you go to our social media page, and it connects right to the page that you can purchase some tickets as well. But keep going, what you were saying.
I was gonna ask real quick, just to clarify. So this is the same production that's been going on in Boston
Yeah.
for
50
55 years.
Yes.
55
Wow.
years. Yeah.
Wow.
That's so great. That's
Because I want to say I've been to
Me
to
too.
Black,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
on Boylston Street back in the day, maybe
I'm
about
pretty
20
sure
years
I went
ago.
to the Strand
to the
Theater.
Wang.
No, actually, for years, it was at Tremont Temple.
Tremont.
Yes.
There we go.
Yep.
Tremont.
Yep.
We were
Yeah.
at Tremont
Okay.
Temple
That's why
for
I
a
said
very long time. We were at RCC for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Was
we
it
were
ever
at
at the Strand?
No.
No.
No, and we were at Northeast in the Blackman Auditorium. We were
Okay.
there for a couple of years.
Oh, there's also ASL interpreted performances too, which I think
Yes.
is very special. So there's
Yes.
one on
Interesting, yeah.
December 5th, the 13th, and the 21st.
Yeah.
Which is so cool. That's so nice.
What is the most exciting part for you guys about this production?
Ooh. Exciting. You go first, Tracy.
It's I don't know. There are so many wonderful parts. I would say the most exciting part is actually coming in.
Yeah.
You know, as the village people singing "Go Tell It on the Mountain."
Yeah.
You know, with the biggest smiles on our faces because it's the good news.
It's the good news.
And we
you
also-
know, right now we need some
We
good
need some good news.
Even
Yes.
if it's old news, we need it to come back every year. 'Cause we need some
Also,
happiness.
As we enter, we have candles because we're bringing the light
Yeah.
into the room. You know,
Into
so
the
it's a
dark
whole lot of
world.
symbolism.
Right, yes.
You know, like I said, we're bringing in the light. And then as we get more people get on stage, you know, the stage gets lighter. You know, so we want to actually bring light to the world.
Yeah.
You know,
We need it.
How long is the production? How long is each performance?
it runs about an hour and 20 minutes with no intermission.
Oh, really?
No intermission.
Okay,
Go straight
good.
through. But you wouldn't want to break it up.
Yeah.
Like,
I was
honestly,
gonna
the way
say,
the way the show flows, you wouldn't want to like stop for 15 minutes. That would be weird.
Yeah.
Like honestly, it would be weird. But yeah, it's a great show, and like I said, the dancers are amazing. Our ballet mistress, I remember, back in the day when we were teenagers. And she started dancing the Roller Mirror when she was 16 years old.
Wow.
And today's her birthday, so shout out
Happy
to Desiree.
birthday!
Happy birthday!
No, I mean this is actually just very exciting too because we only get this once a year, and this is usually around the time of year where people could get very caught up in the presents and the stress and finances and whatever. And
It's very depressing for a lot
it
of
is.
people.
Yeah, it is.
Family and whatever. But if there's something that you can kind of look forward to, like seeing the Black Nativity, which I think that there are people out there that don't miss a year.
Yeah.
We've had people 20, 25
Wow.
years.
Yeah.
You know, people travel from New Hampshire and faraway places. And like, we make this trip every year, you know, and they're all always excited and bring more people.
Go ahead. What was your
Well,
message?
I was thinking that you asked earlier about the most exciting parts of it for us, and I think greeting the audience afterwards and getting their immediate feedback.
The production
on
and
the
actors
show.
usually do feel that same way too, like because that's a good way to kind of validate. Like, did I do a good job? Yes, you did.
Yes.
We loved it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's an offering.
And it's special because they can take pictures with the cast and ask questions and
For you, this is not your first production.
no, I
Okay.
have been in the production for about 7 years.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, about
Wow,
7 years.
yeah.
And don't have a musical background.
Really? Yeah.
No.
Beautiful.
I love the singing part of everything because it, especially from Black women, especially
Right,
because it's rich.
Yes.
It is comforting.
Soulful.
Yeah, and it feels warm
Yes.
when you start to hear that and the chills go through. And I'm really excited that you guys have such great energy and like she said because that really makes a production when you can tell that the people inside of the production actually believe what is going on
Yes.
and are happy to be there.
Yes, and we actually have two cast members, Vivian Cooley Collier and Buddy Hughes, who are going into their 55th season. Like,
Wow.
They have been in every season of the show. So I had to shout them out because
Absolutely.
yeah,
That's amazing.
Because 55 years they're doing they're
That
entering
is
their
commitment.
55th season.
Yeah, that is.
You know, and they're still singing their solos and still doing the things.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And one thing I said to Mildred outside was make sure I remember this because the song that I sing is Stable and Stable Down the Road. And one of the things that I said to her was that I feel like I can really relate to Mary.
Yeah.
You know, because I think we all are trying to find that stable down the road. We're all trying to find that safe space to allow what God has put inside of us to be birthed.
Yeah.
Right?
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
That is beautiful.
The Black Nativity story in general is one of, renowned. Like, that's something that we, at least people can focus on. Like I said, if there's any type of stress, financial, whatever, you can at least say, that was around the time that the Lord was born and things were good. For your guys' family and friends that see you guys in these roles, what does it mean for them, or what kind of feedback have you heard from them?
Well, again, 2 of my 3 children are part of the production, so I get instant feedback from the stage manager. Come on, son, I'm your mother already. Goodness gracious,
How many solos do you guys have? Multiple solos, or is it just
yes,
one? Yeah,
yes, I do.
Well,
I do.
yes.
I sing a lot of songs.
I mean, singing.
That's what happens when you're a singer.
Yes, when you're a singer.
She can sing.
She's like, I remember her singing.
I do a lot of solos. And I don't do Stable Down the Road though. That's true.
But outside of like this production, do you guys do singing and other things at church?
Yes,
or,
I direct a choir. I'm a member of Concord Baptist Church.
Concord Baptist.
And I'm one of the directors of the Women of Praise choir there, as well as I just started back up the Children for Christ choir. So I'm directing the babies.
What age is that?
5 to 15.
Okay.
Because as a former school teacher, I know what I can handle.
Hallelujah.
And you new singer for 7 years.
And, it's interesting because I am now kind of doing praise and worship for the Divine Tabernacle.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm also, wait a minute, because I'm busy. I am also the pianist and choir director at the First Baptist Church in Wollaston in Quincy, Massachusetts.
How do you do all of these things?
It's not easy. And if someone wants to buy me a car, I'm here for it. Amen. Praise the Lord.
It's Giving Tuesday, girl. You might get it.
I might get it.
I just want to, we're at our time now, but I just want to wrap it up on the website. It says Black Nativity is Boston's Black community's holiday card to the world. And I think that's
beautiful.
It is. It's really, really touching. And if you're Black in Boston, you know that Black Nativity is something that you have to experience.
In Boston, this happens elsewhere. Do you guys travel at all?
We don't travel. There are other productions that have been done. You know, I don't know. I've never seen any of the other productions because I'm kind of in this one.
Yeah,
so,
I'm focused.
I'm kind of over here. But I've seen like some YouTube videos and stuff, and they're very different.
Right. Yeah.
Their music is different. Their sets are different. The costuming is different. So I know that this particular production was the first.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
come see us.
Come see us. Come check us out. Come check us out.
Opening day is December 5th. We'll leave on this
Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah.
Are we nervous still at this point, or is it just? It's like muscle memory. We're outside.
I'm just like, let's get her done.
Let's get Let's
get her done.
Let's get her done. I'm excited. I'm really excited. As soon as Akiba hit us up, I was like, yes, the Black Nativity, I'm there.
Yeah.
Because it's something to look forward to. It's a nice. I don't particularly like Christmas, but I like these types of things.
Yeah.
Right.
Family time. No riff and rabble.
Celebrating Jesus.
Yeah, celebrating Jesus. Amen.
Right. Reason for the season.
Exactly.
That's right.
Your voices just speaking sound nice in general.
I'm so excited to hear you
Me
singing.
too. Me too.
Really
Me too.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk to Akiba. We'll see if we have any tickets to give away. I know that we do, but we'll get into those for the rest of the week leading up to opening day. And if anybody would like to go, just look out for that ticket winning chime, and we'll make sure I just made that up, and just make sure, and we'll make sure that you guys get tickets. We'll definitely be seeing you guys at one of these things, and we'll come meet you guys after too, because
awesome.
Tell you how great you are.
Yes.
Any last minute words that you want to tell the people?
I do want to say that Group tickets are available.
Good.
For groups as small as 4 people.
Oh, nice.
So you don't have to have 10 of your closest friends. You could be you and 3 of your closest friends, and you all will get a group rate if you buy all 4 tickets at the same time.
And there's a buy one full price ticket and get 50% off another one.
Right.
Price ticket, all price zones A, B, C, and D. We have put this all on our social media, so go check it out and hit them up if you guys have questions to see how you can get in there. Again, this is December 5th through the 21st, and it's at the Emerson Paramount Center on Washington Street in downtown Boston. So, okay, let's see. She just texted me.
Come and see it.
Yes,
You won't
tickets for
be
Friday
disappointed.
night and Saturday night. Okay, good. So we'll give those out tomorrow leading up to that day for all of our lucky winners who have paid attention. And you guys will get tickets and meet us there. We'll have a little spark night at the Black Nativity.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ladies, thank you so much for your time and thank you for coming.
us.
I'm just so excited to see you guys and be like, I know them. And every time somebody comes to interview us and we go to the play, we're like, oh, that's our girl. Look at her. That's my friend.
I know. I'm going to go home and talk to my family and tell them the lady from Crowns.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys most likely on Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
And come back anytime.
All right.
Next
Will
year.
do.
We'll be
Will
here
do.
again because we
Yeah,
love the
will
Black
do.
Nativity.
Yes.
Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. This is Saucy and Friends. We got to sign out and meet you guys again tomorrow morning. And don't forget, we'll be giving out tickets to the Black Nativity tomorrow morning. So keep it locked right here. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.
Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Trillies.
Your #1 local radio. The Spark of New England. Spark FM. Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
At Rockland Trust, we know listening matters. Whether you're building a family or a business, invest